Most people think success comes from talent, luck, or hard work alone. They believe successful people have something special that others don't. But there's a quiet truth that almost nobody talks about. The real secret is not what people do when they feel motivated. It is what they do when they don't feel like doing anything at all. Successful people are not always confident. They're not always happy. They're not always inspired. But they keep going anyway. They show up on days when they feel tired. They work on days when they feel lost. They continue even when nothing seems to work. That is the part nobody sees. That is the part nobody talks about. Because it is not exciting. It is not glamorous. It is quiet, slow, and sometimes painful. Now, think about a simple daily life situation. Someone wakes up early with a plan. They feel motivated. They start working. Everything feels easy. But the next day is different. They wake up feeling heavy. Their mind is full of doubts. They feel lazy. They feel distracted. They look at their work and think, maybe I will do it later. Hours pass. Nothing gets done. This repeats again and again. After some time, they stop trying. Not because they're not capable, but because they depended only on motivation. Now imagine another situation. A person also wakes up feeling tired. They don't feel like working. They don't feel inspired. But they still sit down. They start small. Maybe just 5 minutes. Maybe just one simple task. It feels slow. It feels uncomfortable. But they continue. Day after day, they repeat this. Even on bad days. Even on boring days. Even on painful days. They don't wait for the perfect mood. They don't wait for motivation. They just show up. At first, nothing big happens. No results. No pras. No visible progress. It feels like nothing is changing. This is where most people quit. Because they want quick results. They want to feel good while doing the work. But the truth is, real growth feels uncomfortable. As days turn into weeks, something slowly starts to change. Small improvements begin to appear. Skills get better. Confidence grows quietly. Not because of talent, not because of luck, but because of consistency. This is the hidden difference. One person stops when it feels hard. Another continues even when it feels hard. Now, think about this deeply. Everyone can work when they feel good. Everyone can try when they feel excited. But very few people can continue when they feel nothing. That is where success is built. Successful people do not win because they are always strong. They win because they don't stop when they are weak. There are days when they doubt themselves. There are days when they feel like giving up. But they still take one small step forward. And that step matters more than big efforts done once in a while. Over time, these small steps become a habit. And this habit becomes their strength. People from the outside only see the result. They see the success. They see the achievement. But they don't see the silent days, the lonely moments, the repeated effort with no reward. That is the real story. Now think about your own life. How many times have you stopped because you didn't feel like continuing? How many times have you waited for motivation? And how many times did that motivation never come back? The truth is simple. If you only act when you feel good, you will stop more often than you move forward. But if you learn to act even when you don't feel like it, you will keep moving no matter what. This is the secret. Not talent, not luck, not perfect timing, just the ability to continue. In the long run, this makes a huge difference. Small actions done daily become big results. Simple effort done consistently becomes powerful growth. And one day, people will look at you and say, "You are lucky." They will say, "You are talented." They will say, "You have something special." But you will know the truth. It was never about feeling ready. It was never about being perfect. It was about showing up again and again. So the next time you don't feel like working, remember this. That moment matters the most. That is where the real decision happens. That is where success begins. Do not wait to feel motivated. Do not wait for the perfect mood. Just start, even if it is small, even if it is slow, because the secret behind successful people is simple. They don't stop.